Hey everyone, this is take number 2, second take, my 4th stream today. I can't believe that I started the one without notice. It happens once in a while, and ooh, second take. Now I can see myself, I can hear myself. I apologize. Sometimes I feel I can't win at this streaming game because I double check and triple check everything, and then something comes up, then kind of messes everything out. So, take number 2. Howdy, everyone. Taco Lover, I saw the super chat. Thank you so much. Yes, let's get this party started here, here in this chat, in this stream, live stream. Anyway, TGIF. I'm just saying that again. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. My name is Konstantin, and you are inside Russia with me. I am in the very south of Russia, in the very heart of Russia. I am giving you daily updates, and this is my another daily update. Friday, for me, it's Friday late night. For the ones of you in Europe, it's Friday evening. Very pleasant time. For the ones of you in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Argentina, Brasilia, it's close to the end of the workday, so it's not bad. And for the ones of you out east, that's well into the weekend. Great. We have survived another week. This is good news. So I don't have a message for you today. I don't deliver anything hugely significant in terms of the country, the society, and things like that. I've decided to make this Friday stream more of a personal Q&A. Feel like delivering messages, I decrease time for you to ask me questions, and for me to answer your questions. Great deal. So I decided to make the entire stream today message free and full of questions. I also would like to introduce an experiment today. I want to ask the mods to not block anyone. Zilch, we have a ban on blocking. You can time out people if they misbehave, but let's be lenient. Let's give people credit. And my friends, you, the users, the viewers, just keep this chat clean. Just behave responsibly. Do not try to inform me on what's going on in Ukraine. I know quite well. Do not try to put links and things like that. So enough virtual violence. Let's see what happens today without banning people. Okay, how it goes. If it goes well, we'll extend this policy, further. If it doesn't, we'll come back. But let's check it out. I'm gonna turn on the chat now. Again, Taco Lover, I saw that. I saw the super chat. Thank you so much. Let me just turn on chat and there we go. Reese Gray is number 1. I didn't see who was number 1 in the other one I started. Usual suspects are here. All right. Dirk, Ramakis, Lee, Goran, MM93 must win. I like the name. Hello from Delaware. Reese Gray. Hey, Reese, this time you're not the first. Taco Lover was the first. I just started the chat out of the live stream out of the blue, and I thought I chose this particular scheduled stream, but I guess I didn't. So he was the first one. But that's honorable second place. Thank you so much. So again, please let's not ban anyone. We have enough banned people like Donna Olson, fantastic member. I cannot unban her. I cannot find her in the banned list. I cannot unban other users as well, Leon and other ones. It's crazy. So enough banning. Reese Gray, Mommy, Lorna, Bob S. Hi, fellow mods. Is Robert here? Hello from Canada, Mr. Popular, says Reese. I haven't seen Reese in ages. Yes, like for an hour. I had 2 live streams for patrons only and for sponsors only, and of course Reese is both sponsor and patron, and he's always everywhere in all the chats. Thank you. I really appreciate Reese. I tried to put you in there's a little box inside of my community section, says trusted users, but somehow I cannot even put you there because YouTube doesn't let me somehow. It's driving me nuts. Hello from Canada, Mr. Popular. Today is full of bloopers. Time to lower productivity for another hour. Casual Friday sounds like a great idea. Let's try it out. Casual Fridays. There you go. See how it goes. This is my new tea, English Breakfast by Mlesna from Sri Lanka. I'm going to be drinking a lot of this. And, I will not bother with my gulp sounds, anyone. So this is the first gulp. Huh? Quiet? I know. Thank you so much, Reese. Thank you, Amir. Calling number 3. What's great place to be. Vernon Sheldon Witter, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the message. It's money is very strong message. Same for Babs56. Thank you. Leanne Anderson, hello from Indiana. Coffee Cake, Jeff. Lots of usual suspects. Todd, Yodi Racer, new sponsor. Viva Las Vegas. Benjamin, hi from Romania. Tillenbus from Düsseldorf. Hello, friends. King Kong, I love that. SF Joe, thank you. San Francisco, I'm sending my love to San Francisco today. We're still timing risky comments. Excellent. I'll reclaim my title. I'm sure you will. You're the champion. Allison Moyes, hi from Parrish, Florida. Hey. Mama, 2 boys from Indianapolis. Taco Lover, thank you so much. MM93 must win. In your time in the US, did you spend any time in Delaware? No, I never had a chance to go to Delaware, but once I came back to Russia, we did lots of business in Delaware because there's an offshore zone in Delaware, and I guess lots of US politicians have bank accounts there and they don't pay any taxes. It's a pretty famous place around this parts of the woods, trust me. And probably all over the world, because that's where a lot of money from all over the world go to. Delaware. I've seen it on a postage, on the contracts, a company, this and this, the address, blah, blah, P.O. Box, Delaware. Krista Coxel from Ohio. How did you fix the sound problem? I am having troubles with Rode Wireless Go. Fantastic mics, but I actually dropped one of them into the bottom of the lake, and it still works, but it doesn't work well. And another one, started acting up. I had to update firmware, and it's okay now, but we'll see what happens next. Robert Bates, he has said before. Oh, Robert is here. I didn't see him. Robert Bates is here. Hi, Robert. Matt Dash is Harry Potman is away with the kids. Yarn Prepper. I haven't seen her. If you want me to notice your comment or ask your question, please put it in caps. That way I'll be able to read it. Delaware, the Ireland of America. Kosovo, holy moly. Ensari Nori. Hello, my friend. First time I see someone from Kosovo, I think. Tanner L. Yeah, American politicians don't pay taxes. I heard one of the biggest. I won't go there. Sylvia Santi, hi. Executing self-moderation. That's good to see. Tadas, the usual Lithuanian here. Jesse, which is better, Seinfeld or Curb Enthusiasm? In my books, Seinfeld is number one and Curb Your Enthusiasm is number two, right next to it. How good is your German? Maybe show us a good sentence. Die Kinder gehen in der Schule. Something like that. Not good. I used to speak German a little bit, broken, but in when I was senior in Russian college. But then I haven't spoken one word of German ever since. Now I try to read. I tried to read questions in caps. It's telling I'm not trustworthy. Yeah, Reese, don't ever say that again. Abelardo Martin Constantine, you're greatly appreciated in New York. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the words. Cornwall, England. Liz, I know there's a football club. It's called Cornwall. Martin P. Phil S., thank you very much. Thank you. Marsha Tucker, your gulps don't bother me. You deserve to enjoy your tea. Marsha, you would be surprised how many people complained about my gulps. Oh my goodness. They actually went as far as they wrote me emails saying, how dare you? Like they bother us every 5 minutes. You take gulps. Why do you do that often, It's crazy. I'm really glad that it's actually the gulp problem has been solved. Vernon, I'm really sorry about to hear about hear about the gas. It's not good, you know. Abe, Toronto, Canada. Mods, how we doing so far on no banning policy? Is everything okay? George Walters, hello from northwestern West Virginia. You see what George did? He actually put my name, it's highlighted. So 100% I see that kind of comment. Thank you, George. Hello and sending love to northwestern West Virginia. James, did you ever visit New York City? Oh, better believe it. Many, many times. Manhattan, Brooklyn. My friends lived on Kings Highway. Then my friend moved to Upper East Side. I spent quite some time there. Then Greenwich Village, yes. Susan, hope you and you are doing well. Thank you so much, Susan. Everything is good. Sabrina fell. Hello, Mr. Popular. Hello, Sabrina. Great to hear you. Adnan, greetings from Bosnia. Hello, hello. Is it a star binocular? Yes, that's a telescope, and that's made by Mead. It's a very famous company, but it's broken. Geyer. Fun chat today. Yes, you know what? I miss the fun chats. I need the fun chats, I hope that you're all enjoying it. Oh, Bob S., do you have any interest plans for YouTube streams this weekend? Bob, I was discussing with sponsors and Patreons about my stream. There are a few ideas, but I have not decided on the final. I haven't made the final decision. Not yet. The best way would be to stream from a village, from a farm, like real farm. I have a video about my uncle's farm, but signal there is almost non-existent. They don't have Wi-Fi. Jeff, hi from my wife Gretchen in California. Hello Jeff, and hello Gretchen, I think Gretchen. Cecile, hi, family is good, thank you. Ansari, Nori, you're an intelligent man, bro. Thank you. I'm not sure how much of intelligent I am, but thank you anyway. Phil asks, have some tea on me. Thank you so much, Phil. Curb Your Enthusiasm is better. I've only seen one Seinfeld episode, though. I love Your Enthusiasm. The thing is, last season, the very last season that ended in March, I think it was not as good as the other ones. I think that Larry King is trying to, well, anyway, I didn't like it as much, but usually Curb Enthusiasm is a riot. Chirper, whoa, that's a personal question. My stream is called Personal Questions and Answers, and this is the one. Hi, Constantine. What is your biggest personal regret? Biggest personal regret. Of course, not buying Bitcoin at a few cents a Bitcoin. No. That's not the biggest personal regret. When Bitcoin cost that much, I didn't even know what Bitcoin was, actually. What's your biggest personal regret? I guess my biggest personal regret is that I did not spend enough time with my mom and dad while my dad was still alive. There were so many opportunities to spend more time with them. I could have taken them out on vacations. I did. I think we went 5 or 6 vacations together. But I could have done so much more, I could have visited them more. I could have seen them more. I could have spoken to my dad more. And that's the biggest personal regret I have. Everything else, I don't really regret. Just decisions. Some decisions were wrong, But you know what? At the end, we don't know what decisions that we make throughout the life are wrong or right, because we don't know where they might land us in a long time. I think we'll be able to just assess our life after we die, and only then we will say, "Oh, I could have done differently." Terry the Terrible, Canada have the taxes gone down on Russia? What? Terry, what kind of question is that? Have you ever heard from anyone that taxes in any country have gone down? The only time I heard about taxes going down was George W. Bush back in 2000. That's one time only. That's it. No. No. They're talking about increasing in personal income tax way up, Hey, they're going to need money soon in Russia. Our government's it already needs money. and it's looking different directions. It's looking into our pockets. So, oh no, no, my friend, taxes haven't gone down. Gosh, I'm really surprised about this question. Alex Monk Nab, Konstantin, have you ever been to England? Oh yes, I have. Fantastic country. I truly understand why your country is called Great Britain. Okay, Great Britain. Loved it. London is fantastic city. One of my most favorite ones. Abe, thank you so much. Thank you. Now that the gulps should be better. Lots of timeouts. Well, mods, we're gonna talk after the stream. Let's not ban anyone for now. This stream is ban free. I'm sticking to this decision, but then we'll see what happens afterward. James Rhodes, did you talk to Russell? How he's doing? Russell is unharmed. I talked to him today. His wife is shaking a little bit, I guess just a little. The car has been damaged. They were riding it. It wasn't car's driver's fault. It was a big truck that kind of, forked them. But Russell is good. Russell is good. Is upbeat as usual. He's a very great guy. Deacon Prepper, whoa, long time no see. Howdy, howdy, howdy. J Cos, privet from hell. Hell from hell, opposite of heaven, or hell, Helsinki, or hell, something else. Martin, today I bought a 365-day train ticket because I can't afford the gas prices anymore. About 205 per liter. Holy cow. That's over $10 per gallon. Wow. Silver stacks. Wow. You know what, my friend, I think you are the first one to ever give me a super chat. I think it was Silver Stacks. Now, the story of Silver Stacks. I think it was May of 2021, over a year ago. And my first stream ever was May 1st of 2021. And then second or third stream, there was a green thing popped up. And I'm like, what is that? And everyone was, not too many people, around 30. And like, this is a super chat. And I said, what is a super chat? That's someone sending you money. And I said, what? They actually pay? They send money for me speaking? And it was Silver Stacks. And it was $5. And I said, what do I do? How do I accept it? They're like, no, it's accepted automatically. So thank you. Great to see you. The circle has completed, Reese Gray, $5. Can I buy us all one tea gulp for... I think this is I'll try. How would you do that? I hope people will not unsubscribe after this one. Martin Mikula, hello from Slovakia again. Hello, Martin. Great to see you. Des Moines, Iowa, USA. Hope for world peace. Me too. Thank you, Rolf. Konstantin M. Chasm. Hi, Konstantin. Did you know your channel featured on a Japanese news channel last week? Yes, I do. I do know. They actually interviewed me. That was pretty cool. But then I'm still waiting for them to send me that whatchamacallit, that recording. They did, but they deleted it afterwards. I didn't have a chance to save it. There's one coming out on TV Asahi in Tokyo on Sunday. And then there will be another one in Australia pretty soon. So all of a sudden, my name must be on the list of some kind of in a database because they started asking me for interviews. I can't believe you actually. How did you know that my channel was featured on the Japanese news? Geeky Carly's, hello from Liverpool, friend. What a day. Yeah. Thank you. Hello. King Kong. Have you ever met or seen your president or other political leaders in person? I saw Bill Clinton. I shook his hand. I saw, Boris Yeltsin was not too far from me when he was dancing, doing crazy dance in Rostov back in July of 1996. Who else? I met George W. Bush's best buddy. Really, really powerful movie producer, Jerry Weintraub. He invited me over to his house in Kennebunk. Then my friends, developers from Maine, met Donald Trump way back in the late 90s. I met a few governors, including American governments, Al Felker, hi from Seattle. Hello, hello. Ed Whitson. Am I not allowed to say gold backed when talking currency? Am I not allowed to say gold backed? Hey, no problem here. Say gold backed. Talk currency. I don't. There's no problem here, Ed. Hello from Innsbruck. Wow. James, why letters to king? Greetings, Philip. Hi, Philip. Well, Letters to King is the original name of Inside Russia, and I was actually writing a letter to King Weinstein, a friend of mine who lives in Old Orchard Beach, Maine. He's a real estate developer. So I'm writing him a long, long letter, okay, in half an hour. And I'm so sick of writing. And then all of a sudden I think, hey, I wrote lots of interesting things. How much real estate in Moscow costs, how you buy it, what you do, and things like that. And it might be interesting for other people, right? Many other people. So I'm thinking, why don't I share it? So first thought, I'm thinking I should do a blog. But then, who reads anymore? And I decided to do a YouTube channel. And I actually named it Letters to King because I was writing a letter to King. And I wrote him many letters. Great name. I loved it. I still like it very much, but not informative. A lot of people got confused. Why Letters to King? They started calling me King. I'm not King. His first name is King Weinstein, Old Orchard Beach, Maine. Like everyone in Old Orchard Beach knows him. Okay, so that's what it was. Innsbruck, great place to ski, by the way. Thank you. Wild Wolf Pack, thanks for $10. What is grown on the farm, family farm? Well, it's not the family farm. It's my uncle's farm. It's his farm. It's not our family, but he's pretty close to us. He go and watch a video. It's called something about the farm. I did last year. I actually did a little walking tour of the farm. Tons of fruit trees, apples, cherries, sour cherries, pears, plums, nuts of all kinds. He has tons of lands, acres, and I think like hundreds of acres of land. And he grows wheat and sunflower. Most profitable soft commodities here. Then for himself, he has like huge garden, all veggies, potatoes, tomatoes, cukes, peppers, all cabbage. He doesn't buy anything, let's put it this way. He's got a huge, huge farm. Go and watch my video, And this year, I'm definitely taking you to his farm again. No, I know how to film better, how to film more interesting. Carol, hi Kostya, you managed to memorize your one and only sentence in German pretty good. Don't get misled by those traitors who said you didn't. Thank you. Gare Nicholson, looking forward to James Webb on the 12th of July. No, I don't know who James Webb is. I'm sorry. Uh, Brandy, how many Canadians out here? A lot, trust me. Krista Cox, me, us, you are lucky. Missed 9 weeks of work and still having a long hauler symptoms. It's been over a year. Caught it before the inoculation was available. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. $10 the first person who makes Constantine laugh. I guess you made me laugh, so $10 goes to you. Your $10 go to you. So hard he shoots tea out of his nose. Oh no. Okay, I didn't read the sentence until the end. I don't think that's happened before. You gotta try real hard to do something like that. Cocoa nuts. Hello from Italy. Have you ever read Shalamov's Kalima story? Uh, Shalamov. I think so. A long time ago. Yes, I read all kinds of stuff, everything almost. Yes, yes. David Moyes, Dave from Parrish, Florida, got out Ceylon tea today. Cannot wait to drink a cup. Thank you for the recommendation. My friend, I bought English breakfast, Mlesla Ceylon. Very, very good. It's like very basic tea. It's compared to Tezo. Tezo tea that Julie F. sent me from the United States. No, no, no. It wasn't Julie. Julie sent me another tea. Kim from Los Angeles, the skater, figure skater. She sent me Tezo. Was really good. This is even better. This is like one of the best teas I've ever had in my life. So, have you ever been to Albania? It's on my bucket list. I want to go. I want to go to a Greek island across the strait from Albania, jump on a boat and go to Albania one day. Hopefully, I don't know with this event whether we'll be able to travel or not. John Parla, you are smart. You're talking to me? I don't know. What made you say that? Larry King is dead. Didn't he die a long time ago? Liz Dombrell, Constantine, we're helping you with your sense of isolation. You are. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. John Parla, invest in silver, gold, and copper. My friends, I misled you. This is serious. I'm not making a joke or anything like that. I actually make mistakes sometimes, perhaps quite often, but every time I understand, I realize I made a mistake, I always tell you. Many, many times people ask me, can Russians invest in gold? And I said, no, illegal. Turns out it's legal. Turns out we can invest in gold. Turns out we can have real gold here in our hands, okay? So, John, thank you so much. This is a good advice. I'm looking into this. I wish I knew earlier. That's all I gotta say. Amir, when you first landed in the US, what was your initial impression? I gotta make a video about this. I'm gonna tell you now. What was the biggest surprise about the USA? Um, that's a long story, but to make it short, I was blown away. Blown away because I had thought of that country so much before. And it was like a fantasy, like a dream. And all of a sudden, I saw New York, and the plane was landing. I saw the houses, detached houses with swimming pools, and I was like, oh my god, they fucking have swimming pools. It was unreal. And I remember I got out of the plane. I was like drunk. I was standing right next to a guy, and he looked at me and goes, "Well, where are you from?" And I said, "I'm from Russia." And he's like, "Oh, great. How's Russia?" And I'm like, "How's Russia? I'm gonna tell you for an hour how Russia is. Why are you asking? Like, how are you?" And I'm like, "How? You want to know how I am? Why?" He goes, "Well, okay." I said, "Well, you're a student, right?" I said, "What do you do?" He goes, "I'm a plastic surgeon." I said, "Oh, really? How's is it?" He goes, "Yeah, it's good to be plastic surgeon." So it was the like strangest conversation. I still remember it. And the biggest surprise, I understood what he was saying. I spoke very little English, but that conversation with the guy gave me confidence. I'm like, I'm not gonna die here. Actually, I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna understand people. I'm gonna make efforts, and I'm gonna learn English. That was my first impression of the United States. It was pretty cool. It was actually amazing. Not pretty cool. It was amazing. Uh, Constantine, how is that you became interested in the history of the Roman Empire? Sylvia, because everything that we have, our society, comes from the Roman Empire. Okay, Roman laws. We still live by the laws that were invented by the Romans. We still have the systems of time, like calendar, invented by the Romans. We still Rome is still there. First time I went to Rome, I couldn't believe it. Still, the things are still standing 2,000 years later. The big circus, the what you calling amphitheater of the Flavius. It's still there. Unbelievable. I read the book when I was really young, like second grade. It's called Spartacus by Raffaello Giamalioni. And I don't know, it was it for me. I started learning more and more about Romans, and I got fascinated. Okay, the roads they built, they're still there. I went to Crimea, and I saw the building where one of the Roman legions was stationed for 700 years. There's a history, written history of every Roman politician who was elected in the office. The Romans, the Greek are saying, "Oh, we invented democracy," but the Romans are really the first ones who applied democracy. Okay, Roman Republic was the best democratic society probably ever seen by humanity. It's fascinating. I'd be talking about Roman Empire for, well, it's not empire, it's Roman Kingdom, then Roman Republic, then Roman Empire for hours. Chirper, I Constantine, mine is not spending more time on the golf course when I was younger. Oh, okay. I played golf like once. Didn't understand the game. Okay. James Rhodes, invest in yourself, your greatest asset. How do I do that? What do I do that? Just give me directions. I'll do that. I just don't know how. David E. It was Ronald Reagan, not Bush. I saw George W. Bush Jr. lowering taxes in 2000. Okay, giving people refunds and stuff like that. So I don't remember Ronald Reagan. I was a kid back then, and I didn't. I lived in the USSR, in the evil empire. But I remember Bush the son. Have quite a few black T-shirts. I buy 7 usually for every day, so I have clean T-shirt. And very conservative in clothing. I have kind of same thing, but it's always different. It's always clean. If I like something, I stick to it. Sophie Smith, in my only, they went down into the Connecticut. Didn't get that, I'm sorry. Susan Nelly, what's your favorite meal your beautiful wife makes for dinner? Every single one. She makes great borscht. Such a great cook. Anything she makes, it's good. She makes salads. Probably the most favorite is borscht. Then she does she does what you call it, meat and potato type of thing. What's your favorite hobby now? YouTube. I missed quite a few live super chats. Susan Hodgick, thank you so much, Susan. I appreciate it. Um, Bruce, thank you for introducing me to Assam tea. It's my favorite now. Gosh, you see, me doing YouTube all this time, it's not in vain. Just that's at least one good thing came out of it. glad, I'm glad. John Sullivan, Constantine, you ever thought about either teaching college or high school? Not my favorite. I taught about 400 students like I had my own company, and in Uzbekistan I was hired and teaching people how to sell the products, and I taught about I would say that between 300 and 400 people. That's enough, okay. No, I have never thought of that. That's just not my thing. Luke King, have you traded stock on the Moscow Stock Exchange? No, no, I'm not an expert. I'm never traded. Thanks for 10 Canadian dollars. Trading, I bought $5,000 worth of stock at initial public offering of Rosneft back in 2005, and over 3 or 4 years it had not grown in price by much, only by 10%. So I said, forget it. James, want to live on Colorado River? Oh, that's not to me. Carol, James Webb is the name of the most magnificent space telescope launched earlier this year. Oh, instead of Hubble. Okay, I got it. It's much bigger. That's not broken. Okay, yes, that would be very interesting. Of course, I'm very curious about space. Martin, thanks for €5. Do you still recognize tourists in Russia nowadays? If you ever want to go skiing in Austria, I can provide you with a chalet free of charge. Gosh, thank you so much. Hey, I gotta write it down. Do you know that I used to be a snowboard instructor in the United States? Still a member of ASI, American Association of Snowboard Instructors. And I was PSI, pretty close to PSI. PSS, PSIA, Professional Ski Instructor of America. So thank you so much. I would love to go skiing in Austria. I've been to Switzerland a couple times, skied. It's freaking fantastic. But I guess Austria is very close. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. A double thank you, actually. Amir. Okay, I saw that. John Sullivan. Oh, Constantine, have I ever thought about becoming an American citizen? Just a little. A lot, a lot. My both kids are American citizens. That America is a part of my life. I tell you what, I'm much closer to becoming an American citizen than to becoming a high school teacher or a college professor. James, you thrived. Thrived meaning succeeded. Well, yes, yes, I did. it did. I can't really complain about living here in Russia until February 24th. Everything was good. Sandra Workman, hi Constantine, just got here. Best wishes from Springfield, Oregon. Thank you so much. Sandra, great to have you. Thank you. Jesse, were you weirded out by Americans smiling so much? Not so weirded out. It's like they thought I was weird for not smiling. One of the girls in my dorm, when I smiled, like 1 year after, well, 2 semesters after we met, she looked at me and she said, "Wow, this is the first time I see you smile." And it was like 1 year after I landed in the USA. That was interesting. Lynn Harris, Taser was originally Starbucks tea. Oh, I see. That's what it was. The only drink worth anything from that company. But loved Taser. Loved. That stuff is as good as Ceylon tea. Robert, uh, you. How did you know that? Well, I did not work at the Brunswick in OB, but I worked right across the street from the Brunswick. One of our hotels was right across the street. The Brunswick it's huge, huge bother place because they always backed all the roads because they had like tons of supply trucks going in and out and stuff like that. So you're very familiar with OB, right? Uh, Brunswick. Yeah, I know the place. Been there a few times. They had a bar on the first floor that had bands and stuff like that. Not my favorite place though, but I've been there. John, you weren't the guy. Da-da-da-da. Terry the Terrible, one mirror moved. Explain, please. Which mirror moved? I don't have any mirrors behind me. That'd be freaky. Coliseum, there you go. John Sullivan, Constantine, are there a lot of Roman Catholics living in Russia? Nah, not too many. But there are some. There are Catholic, we call them kostел, Catholic churches. John Parler, I'm Italian and I love my history. Been there twice, put a rock from my country in the Coliseum. Man, this place is magnificent. That's the most fantastic place in the world. Rome is still there. That's really is eternal city. You gotta go there at least once. John Sullivan, I did not steal any copper pipes. I didn't get that. Bill Palmer, Tolstoy, or Dostoevsky? Neither one. I don't like either of them. But more Dostoevsky. Every time I try to read Tolstoy, I fall asleep. Doug, do you know anything about Kaspersky? Well, I know quite well a girl who used to work for Kaspersky, and she was like his right arm, so to speak, for years. I wonder how they are doing these days, especially because it's one of the few international Russian companies. They're not doing well. None of Russian international companies are doing well. I think Kaspersky under sanctions, personal sanctions, trust me, not doing well. Would like to see pyramids. James, I've been close to the pyramids, real pyramids. Ian, I've been to the one in Las Vegas. Inside, I actually stayed right after it opened in '97. It opened in '96, and I stayed there in '97. It was amazing. My first trip to Vegas, right next to the pyramid, we had a view to the desert. There was nothing there, just the desert. Now there's I forgot this Mandalay Bay. Okay, I still remember that huge nothing. Gosh, golf is exercise and frustration. Well, it's not my favorite game. John, which programming languages do you know? Which programming language, none. I don't know anything about programming. Richard Young, do invest in crypto and NFT. You know what? I've been asked many, many times to open a crypto wallet. I will do that in the future. I don't know how to. I'm not gonna invest in crypto, but the some subscribers asked me to open the wallets. They don't want to send super chats. They said, but we would send some crypto, so I could do that. John Sullivan, Constant, what's your favorite hobby now? 4 minutes left. My favorite hobby is YouTube, and that's all I do now. I work, I do YouTube, and that's it. Wild Wolf Pack. Have you seen an increase in homelessness in Rostov? No, no. I have yet to see one homeless person. Uh, Crypto is a scam crashing now. Could be. Check-in time. Um, Tadas. Have the news in Russia changed recently? The tone of it? Uh, Not really. Not really. But they might change on a dime, if you know what I mean. They're gonna change if they're told to change. Um, I don't really watch like channel number one news, that type of thing. I go for like Forbes or for some some trusted sources such as Commerçant, and they just give you pure facts. They don't say, "Oh, this is good. This is why we're doing this," and then they say, "No, this is what happened." Period. Okay, that's kind of news I get here in Russia. Otherwise, I'd go crazy. And the tone of those news has not changed. George Walters inside Russia. If you don't know or answer, it's okay. If it's true, it would be very old Russian history. It is something I read. I don't really understand. Craig, how far are you from Sochi? Not too far, about six hour drive. I used to drive Sochi. James Rhodes, you are funny today. Propaganda is illegal in Russia. Yeah, it is. Of course, it is. Yeah, Mandalay Bay is gigantic. Places like Thanks Mounts. Martin, I was fascinated by the Americans that asked me if English is the first language in Austria. I took it as a compliment. I was asked once in America, I was like, when the person learned I was Russian, said, "Oh, what, do you speak any other languages in Russia except for English?" Yeah, wrapping up, wrapping up. Uh, Cecile, do you have pets? No, I just have one beast living inside my house, and that's me. No more pets besides that. Did you do any skiing in California? If so, where? No, no, no. I didn't live in California. I lived in Maine. I did skiing in Maine, mostly Sunday River and Sugarloaf. I went to Vermont. I went to New Hampshire. I went to Switzerland to ski. That's where I skied. Okay. You know what? Couple observations from. Hey, one last question from Doris Nietzsche. Good evening, Konstantin. You always look so confident in front of a camera. Glad you found a place to spread your ideas. I heard you were in a Chinese news. Can you tell? I've never. I can't really tell you about the Chinese. This is the first time I hear about the Chinese news. I've been on Japanese news, Irish news, couple more coming up, but just they take a little piece of my video and they say, "Hey, we have a YouTuber from Russia, and that's what he does." And I just, oh, hi, welcome to Inside Russia. This is how Russia looks. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much. Very good stream today. I see that nothing crazy in terms of comments. Would you please uh, come back on that and tell your opinion, mods? If it's okay today, then we might continue doing this in the future. No banning users, please. But we'll talk about it. Was very, very good stream for me. Very lighthearted. Very fantastic. I'm so tired of the heavy messages. And tomorrow, well, tomorrow is gonna walk-in stream, another good stream. But on Sunday, I'm going to tell you about the state of freedom of speech, and that's gonna be heavy, and that's gonna be honest, and I'm gonna back everything up by facts and by new laws, and I'm gonna let you decide for your own what is the state of freedom of speech in Russia. Okay, that's gonna be heavy, but this has been fantastic. Thank you so much. It's very therapeutic for me. Thanks for coming. Thanks for conversing. Thanks for all the super chats, and thanks for the good comments that you sent. Thank you. I'd like to invite everyone to pray. If you're a believer, goes without saying. If you're non-believer, just please pray. Please still pray with us. Send good wishes to different people. Thank you. Dear God, thank you so much for giving us good day, good Friday, good week. Thank you for putting food on our tables, roofs over our heads, and surrounding us with good people that we love, trust, and like. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing us all together. Thanks for giving us such a good stream. Thank you for today is Friday. Thank you for the work week that we had. Thanks for all the work you provided us with and all opportunities. Thank you again. Please stop the bloodshed in Ukraine. That country needs your help really bad, and people of Ukraine and all people who are on Ukraine territory, they need your help really, really bad. Please stop the bloodshed. Reach out and touch hearts and heads of people who make decisions. Fill their hearts with love, compassion, mercy, so they make decision to stop it. Please help everyone in Ukraine who needs help, who is hurt or who's mentally unwell, who's been displaced, whose home was destroyed. Please help them. Send your angels to help these people, keep them out of harm's way. Please help my country to please send your strongest angels with sharpest swords, led by Saint Michael, to get rid of the demons that have hijacked my country, and have angels run my country so it shines again and becomes righteous again. Please help us to raise our children, so when they grow up and become adults, they will make this world a better place. Please help everyone who's helping Ukrainians and who's helping people in need all over the world. Please help everyone who's praying in the stream or watching us pray. Everyone has a prayer, a wish. Please answer the prayers and make wishes come true. I would like to mention a few people in the prayer who reached out and asked to be mentioned. And they are Michelin Beatty, Priscilla N, Shay, Rafaela, Anna, William, Elena, Natasha, Jake, Michael, Oля, Dasha, Sky, Bonnie, Rebecca, Melissa, Buzz, and Mary, Jean-Paul, Paula, Janine, Michael, Scott, Marlene, Mikhail's family, Demetrius, Kieran, Maddie, Sharon, Narnian Lady, Susan S., Sabrina Fell, Susan, Fiona, Madeline, Paul Binns, Stephen, Alan, Chirper, and 3 children, Sebastian, Maverick, and Brantley. Please give these people and children health and grant wishes of theirs and their families. Make their wishes come true, please. Thank you very much. Amen. My friends, thank you for coming to the stream. It's fantastic. Thank you very much. I've enjoyed it very much. You are awesome and you absolutely rock. Mods, thank you so much for backing me up. Let me know after the stream what do you think, how it went. And let's do something fun tomorrow. Love you all. I'll see you tomorrow.